It's episode 2 now. And what are we all doing here? I don't know. I don't know why I'm here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just chilling. Hello? Wait, Shockter, get over. Wait, why is he painted cyan? Because I couldn't find some freaking teal paint. They were all out. They look exactly like me. Shush. I don't want this doing anything. I still don't like you. First of all, why are you still hating on her? It's been 2 months. First of all, and secondly, do you know why I'm here? No, not really. So, Shockter over here got himself on house arrest. Wait, how? Because he decided to accidentally bring a gun into Tidmouth. On Natford. How is that a crime? Because Natford has laws about no guns allowed in the station or anywhere near the station. I didn't know there was a thing in my cab. Yeah, but still. Then why is he allowed to have it here? Because this is nowhere near Natford. This place has guns allowed with a permit. Kind of like in the UK. Yeah, we're still owned by the UK. It's not a country. Well, it is a duchy. Well, it used to be a monarchy before it was taken over by the British. But anyway. So he's going to be staying here on the Clipto Railway for a couple days until I can overturn it. Because I'm overturning that thing. Because, well, I can't instantly overturn it. It has to happen in like a couple hours. It could take a couple hours to a couple days. Also, you know that Thomas is sick, right? Yeah, we heard the news from Percy. Okay, just making sure, because I don't know how contact works here. So, here Shockter goes. Place him right there. And I'm gonna leave, because I have to get back to my job. See ya. So, what are we doing now? I don't know. I was just chilling. I don't know. At least I'm chilling here. Like, I don't really like doing stuff anyway, so just chilling on the railway is fine. Perfectly fine for me. Unless Happy decides to bug me all day, then that's going to be a pain. You're not going to do that, right, Happy? Maybe tomorrow, but I'm not doing it today. Why are you so nonchalant today? Because I already had to do work all day, so I'm tired. Yeah, I forgot that you actually do work. Was that an insult? Yes. Oh my goodness, are we still going to be arguing about this? Yeah, why are you saying that? You know the reason. Okay, can we get away from each other? Back off. Well, mostly you. You're starting it. So, I'm being in between you two because I know you two like starting arguments, and I don't want to start this argument again. Thomas already stopped arguments, but now that he's sick from the paint that he was inhaling, now I have to deal with you two. That's just great. Now I have to deal with you two. You know you're like a year or two older than us? Yeah, I was built in like 1914. So what? You both were built in 1916. Doesn't make you 20 years younger. You're still like... You two are 109. I'm 111. So really. I'm the same age as Toby. So what? No, you're 110. No, I'm not. I'm 111. What? It's not 2016. 2026. Oh. Wait, what? Let me think. Didn't we start being built? No, it was not 20... It was not 1913. It was 1914. Are you sure? Because it felt like 1913. No, it wasn't. That still makes me 111, bro. If you were trying to get the right correction, you were trying to say that I was, you thought I was talking about that I was 112. No, that's 2026. No, right now I'm 111. Same with Lawson, 103, maybe 104. I don't know when he was built. Why do you not just say his name? Because we haven't seen him in years? And I don't know. Sometimes they change their names whenever they want to. 103 hasn't changed his name forever. Never he has. I don't know why he doesn't. Because he likes... Well, mostly, he's mute. And secondly, I don't think he cares. Also, it makes him his own thing. Because most of the characters are named after personalities, because you two are based off of personalities. Shockter has a little more syllables in it. You just are a literal emotion. Jimmy and me have actual names. Lawson does. Thomas does. He has a real name. I don't know if 109 counts as a real name. Not his actual number. I'm thinking of his real name. Also, the reason I ain't mentioning their names is because they're going to appear soon. Don't judge me. So, yeah. I'm not going to like being on house arrest for the couple of next days. Yeah, I'm going to make it a living hell because you keep arguing with me. Okay, first of all, don't say that word. Secondly, now I'm doomed. You know I'm keeping an eye on you two, right? You know I'm not dead. Yeah, but I'm your older brother, so... Why is Cole here? Because I work on this railway. I'm like the fourth engine on this railway. What are you talking about? Fifth. What do you mean fifth? Really? Clipto was first, then Jayden, then me, then Happy, then you, then Robin, then Mad, then Jimmy, then Confusion, but he died. But still. So Jimmy was the last one added to the railway. Clipto was the first. Still weird that I acted like I didn't know him when we first saw him. Yeah, because it took us a couple minutes to, right after the video, we realized, wait, that's our brother. Why did we not know that? Because we haven't seen him in years. We haven't really visited the UK in years. We haven't talked to them in years. We didn't really mention them. So we basically also that he painted himself pink, so we didn't really know him the first second until after a couple minutes we realized, hold up, that's our brother. So then we just started acting like he was our brother. Yeah, and that's a good thing, because what happens if we didn't realize that was our brother for years? I don't know how you didn't know. Because you looked different. You acted like you didn't know us. True. Well, the only people I didn't know were Clipto, Robin, Matt, and Cole, because I don't know who they are. Well, Cole's now my best friend, but still. Cole's your best friend? Yeah. He's the goofy guy, I'm the nonchalant person, who also likes music. If you don't know what I'm talking about, like with Shockter cigarettes, if you look in the thumbnails, you might see me with headphones. Same with Shockter having cigarettes. You can see his eye patch right now, but not his cigarette. I think I originally painted him with the Happy Show. Jayden doesn't hold anything similar. Also, why does Mad not act mad no more? He just acts like grumpy or just nonchalant. Because he doesn't really appear enough to be how he is. Also, because all the days we see him, he's actually in a kind of good mood. A mildly good mood. Not saying that it was the best mood. Is that the end of the video? No. What do you mean no? We're posting this off until like 15 minutes. Because this season's being longer than the last one. Oh. Darn. Why do you mean darn? Because I want to go to bed. Then go to bed, Cole. You don't have to be up. So I can just go? Yeah, we just said that. Go. If you want. Okay. Wheel. Move. Well, now it's just the 4 siblings. Yeah. Wait, what's our numbers again? I'm 51. I'm 28. 27. It doesn't show, but my number is 21. Why is Jimmy 51? Because he took a decade or two to actually be part of this railway. Also, why are we not just 1 or 2 or 3? Like, we aren't Northwestern Railway. We're not the Scarloli Railway. We are our own railway. Why do we do the same number system? Bruh. Why do you think some engines that are not even part of the Northwestern have numbers? Because they keep them. Our numbers weren't like this in Brighton. True, but we just chose that number. That's because the year... When did we even join this railway? I think like the 80s, 90s, 2000s. Maybe 90s. I don't think it was the 2000s. Because that would be way too late. Would you think Thomas would remember us? He left Brighton in World War One. He was only like a year or 2 old when he left. If it took us 80 years to visit the island, yeah, you probably wouldn't know who we are unless we explained ourselves, bro. And he knew who we are, so... Also, probably because he had visits a couple years apart, like every 3 to 5 years. Sure, but still. Yeah. So... Also, I'm not keeping this paint forever happy. You know I'm going to repaint myself teal, like, the next time. Anytime the paint comes out. Whenever it is. Oh, come on. It looks adorable. No, don't. Don't say that stuff. I don't like that. I don't like romance. No one... well, don't say that, Jayden, because you know exactly what you are. You gay. Well, it is canon, so... Don't get mad at us. Because if you're wondering, the creator is straight. Yes, I am. Sorry I'm talking about LGBTQ stuff, but still. You can't judge me. It's not real life. Also because, well, don't judge me. I'm not gay. I'm not any LGBTQ thing. I'm straight. I'm male and I like women. Just because I also don't like relationships right now. Like, if someone said that they had a crush on me, I probably would just, even though, yeah, I would probably just say no. I don't know what I'm talking about. My whatever that is. Just end the video, bro. What am I talking about? Get the freaking video done.